Who truly holds power on the Serengeti plains? At first glance, it might seem obvious. The vast grasslands stretch endlessly, a golden sea rippling beneath the first rays of dawn. Herds of wildebeest and zebra graze in the cool morning, their movements painting shifting patterns across the savannah. Acacia trees stand like ancient sentinels, their shadows long and mysterious. But beneath this breathtaking landscape, a complex social order quietly unfolds, hidden from the casual observer. The male lion, with his magnificent mane and thunderous roar, is the icon of the savannah. His presence commands respect, and his image is etched into our imagination as the king of beasts. He patrols the boundaries, his golden fur catching the light, his eyes scanning for threats. Yet his reign is not as absolute as it seems. The real rulers are the lionesses, whose power is woven into every aspect of pride life. Moving as a seamless unit, they glide through the tall grass, their bodies low and muscles rippling with silent strength. Each step is measured, every glance a silent message passed between sisters. Their intelligence and resilience form the foundation of the pride. Lionesses are the strategists, the nurturers, and the guardians. With ears pricked and eyes sharp, they read the language of the wind, the rustle of grass, the distant calls of prey and rival predators. They lead their cubs through the labyrinth of the savannah, teaching them the secrets of survival. Lionesses are the heart and soul, the ones who stay, build relationships, and pass down knowledge from one generation to the next. Their bonds are deep, forged through years of shared struggle and triumph. Grooming sessions become rituals of trust, each gentle lick and nuzzle reinforcing the invisible threads that bind them together. They know every inch of their territory, from the secret waterholes hidden beneath tangled brush to the cool shade beneath ancient acacias where the pride rests during the heat of the day. Their memory is a living map, guiding the pride through feast and famine, drought and abundance. They sense the subtle changes in the wind, the distant rumble of hooves, the promise of rain on the horizon. This wisdom is a legacy, handed from mother to daughter, ensuring the survival of the pride through the harshest seasons. Cubs trail behind their mothers, learning to stalk, to hide, to listen. Every lesson is a thread in the tapestry of the pride's future. Watch your pride at rest. Lionesses lie together, bodies touching, quietly communicating trust and unity. Their closeness is a silent language, a bond that cannot be broken. Even in sleep, their ears twitch at the faintest sound. Always alert, always connected, they decide when to hunt, move, or rest. Often with just a glance or a growl, their communication is subtle yet powerful, keeping the pride in perfect harmony. A flick of a tail, a low rumble, and the group shifts as one, attuned to the unspoken will of their leaders. Even the males, for all their strength, look to the lionesses for cues. Their leadership is quiet but absolute, a force that shapes the destiny of the pride without ever needing to roar. The lead lioness rises first, her sisters follow, a unified force moving as one, ready to face whatever the day brings. Their movements are synchronized, a living embodiment of unity and purpose. The Serengeti is beautiful but harsh. Drought, scarce prey, and rival predators are constant threats. Every day is a test of endurance and wit. The ground cracks beneath the relentless sun, vultures circle overhead, and the distant laughter of hyenas signals danger lurking in the shadows. Through it all, the lionesses endure as providers, protectors, and strategists. They hunt with precision, their bodies melting into the grass as they stalk their quarry. When the moment comes, they explode into action, swift, silent, unstoppable. They defend their young with ferocity, forming a living shield against any threat. Their stability is the pride's greatest asset, a source of strength that holds the group together through every hardship. Standing shoulder to shoulder, they face the world as one, their eyes always scanning, always vigilant. Their story is not just one of survival, but of leadership, wisdom, and unwavering courage. Against the wind, against the odds, they lead their family through the ever-changing tapestry of the plains. True strength is found in the steady, determined heart of a queen, undaunted by adversity, always moving forward. Her gaze is fixed on the horizon, her stride purposeful, her spirit unbreakable. The lionesses are the silent sovereigns of the plains, their reign written in every paw print across the Serengeti. As the sun sets and the sky blazes with colour, their silhouettes stand as a testament to the quiet power that shapes this wild kingdom, unseen but ever present, ever enduring. In the heart of the Serengeti, the lives of lionesses are woven together by threads of loyalty, affection, and shared purpose. Their world is one of deep emotional connection, where bonds are not just practical but vital to every heartbeat and breath. Within the pride, these lionesses form a complex social structure, each individual playing a unique role. Their unity is the pride's greatest strength, a living tapestry of cooperation and trust that allows them to thrive where solitude would mean certain peril. Together, they move as one, hunting in perfect synchrony, sharing the responsibilities of nurturing the young and standing as a formidable force against any threat. Every hunt is a testament to their coordination, each movement a silent conversation between sisters. Grooming is more than a ritual of cleanliness. It is an intimate language of touch, a gentle reaffirmation of trust and belonging. Through these moments, bonds are strengthened and the pride's unity is renewed. In a landscape where danger lurks in every shadow, the trust between lionesses is a lifeline. Each relies on the vigilance of her sisters, knowing that a single mistake could spell disaster for all. Even in the chaos of a fresh kill, the pride's social order prevails. The lionesses ensure that every member, from the youngest cub to the oldest matriarch, is fed, sustaining the core of their family. Patience and tolerance are extended to the cubs, who are allowed to feed and play under the watchful eyes of their elders. The future of the pride is safeguarded in these moments of generosity. The pride's nursery is a communal haven, where lionesses often synchronize births and raise their young together. Here, the cubs are surrounded by a circle of protection and care, learning the ways of the pride from every adult. A mother can entrust her cubs to a trusted sister, confident that her young will be guarded and cherished while she joins the hunt. Cubs are not only protected, but also nourished by aunts if their own mother is absent, ensuring that no young one is left behind. This shared responsibility for the young dramatically increases their chances of survival, forging a legacy of strength and resilience. The sisterhood of lionesses is a living promise, a vow to nurture, defend and uplift each other, ensuring that the pride endures through every challenge the wild may bring. The hunt is a masterclass in teamwork, a silent, strategic dance of life and death. Every movement is deliberate, every step calculated, as the pride becomes a single, living organism attuned to the rhythms of the wild. Lionesses aren't the fastest or most tireless, but their power lies in flawless cooperation. Each member knows her place, her role, and her responsibility within the group, making them formidable hunters. The lead lioness surveys the herd, calculates the plan, and signals the start. Her keen eyes pick out the weakest or most vulnerable target, setting the stage for the hunt. Lionesses fan out, using the land and tall grass for stealth and camouflage. Their tawny coats blend seamlessly with the golden savanna, making them nearly invisible to unsuspecting prey. Older hunters circle wide, while the strongest lie in ambush. Each lioness moves with purpose, anticipating the next move of both her sisters and the prey. The wings reveal themselves, driving prey into the trap. The coordinated chaos that follows is a testament to their discipline and unity. Hidden lionesses explode from cover, targeting the neck or throat with precision. Their timing is impeccable, their focus unwavering. This moment is the culmination of patience, strategy, and timing. Every muscle is coiled, every sense heightened as they wait for the perfect instant to strike. Together they can bring down prey much larger than themselves. Their combined strength and determination make them a force of nature. Each lioness plays a vital role. Success depends on perfect coordination. Even the youngest members learn by watching, absorbing the lessons of the hunt. Their intelligence and understanding of each other's strengths are unmatched. Subtle glances and silent signals pass between them, forging an unspoken bond. The hunt is more than a quest for food. It's the ultimate expression of sisterhood. Through every challenge, their unity is reaffirmed and their bonds grow stronger. It's a symphony of survival on the African plains. Each hunt is a testament to their resilience and the power of working together. The pride's unity is their greatest weapon, a legacy passed from one generation to the next, ensuring their place as the true queens of the savannah. In the heart of the Serengeti, a lioness's devotion to her cubs is a force of nature, unyielding, fierce, and essential for their survival. Each day she faces a relentless series of challenges, her every action shaped by the instinct to nurture and protect her young. From birth, her cubs are tiny, blind, and utterly dependent. She carefully conceals them in dense grass or secluded dens, shielding them from the ever-present threats of hyenas, leopards, and even rival lions. For weeks she rarely leaves their side, nursing them with rich milk and grooming them to keep them clean and scentless, her vigilance their only shield. Yet hunger is a constant adversary. The lioness must leave her vulnerable cubs to hunt. Her sense is sharpened by the knowledge that every absence is a risk. She moves silently through the grass, always alert, her mind torn between the need to feed her family and the dangers that stalk her young in her absence. Each decision is a delicate balance, when to hunt, when to hide, when to move the den. She reads the landscape with practiced eyes, scanning for threats and opportunities, her every step a calculation to maximize her cubs' chances. When she returns, her soft calls reassure her cubs. They emerge from their hiding places, drawn by her voice, a moment of reunion and relief. She greets them with gentle nuzzles and licks, reaffirming the bond that is their lifeline. As the cubs grow, their world expands, and so do the dangers. Play becomes their classroom, where they learn to stalk, pounce, and wrestle, skills vital for their future. The lioness watches over them, intervening when play turns rough or when a lurking threat draws near. The arrival of unfamiliar males brings peril. New males may attempt to kill cubs that are not their own, a brutal reality of pride life. The lioness stands her ground, risking her life to defend her offspring. Her roars and swipes a desperate shield against overwhelming odds. Loss is a constant shadow. Some cubs fall to predators, others to starvation or the elements. The lioness mourns her grief, silent but deep, yet she endures, drawing on reserves of strength to care for those who remain, and when the time comes, to try again. Through play and gentle discipline she teaches her cubs the art of survival. They learn to move with stealth, to read the wind, to work together, each lesson a building block for the future hunters and leaders they will become. As they grow bolder, she introduces them to the hunt. She demonstrates patience and precision, showing them how to stalk prey, when to wait and when to strike. Her guidance is tireless, her patience unwavering, her wisdom the foundation of their education. She leads them across the plains, teaching them to navigate the dangers of the wild, crocodile-infested rivers, rival predators, and the ever-changing landscape. Her presence is their compass, her experience their map. Nurturing is never-ending. She soothes them with licks, reassures them with gentle nudges, and disciplines them with soft growls. Her love is both comfort and command, shaping their character and resilience. The lioness's tireless commitment is the backbone of the pride. Her sacrifices, her courage, and her wisdom ensure not just the survival of her cubs, but the future of the entire pride. Every cub that survives is a testament to her triumphs over adversity. Her legacy lives on in the next generation, future hunters, future leaders, each one a living story of her strength, her love, and her unbreakable spirit. In the heart of the Serengeti, the lionesses form a powerful alliance, working together to raise the next generation. Their world is built on cooperation, trust, and a deep sense of shared duty. When cubs reach 6 to 8 weeks, they are introduced to the pride. Aunts and cousins gather, greeting the newcomers with gentle nuzzles and soft calls, welcoming them into the fold. The communal nursery or creche becomes a sanctuary. Here the cubs are watched over by several lionesses, each taking turns to guard and nurture the young. While some lionesses slip away to hunt, others remain behind, vigilant and attentive, ensuring the cubs are never left unprotected. This seamless rotation of roles allows mothers to hunt with confidence, knowing their young are safe in the care of their sisters. The nursery is more than a refuge. It is a school. Here cubs play, wrestle, and learn the subtle language of the pride, developing the social skills they will need for life. Older cubs teach the younger ones through play, while aunts guide them with patience, reinforcing the bonds that hold the pride together. Lionesses often nurse cubs that are not their own, sharing nourishment freely. This act of generosity strengthens the unity of the group. If a mother is lost, her sister will step in, feeding and comforting the orphaned cubs as if they were her own, ensuring no young one is left behind. Resting together, the lionesses and cubs form a living tapestry of warmth and protection, their bodies pressed close in a silent promise of care. Through constant communication, soft calls, gentle touches, and shared vigilance, the pride thrives. Their strength is born from this remarkable cooperation, a shared responsibility that ensures the survival of all. In the heart of the Serengeti, lionesses live in a world where danger is ever present. Their sharp eyes and keen senses are always alert, scanning the horizon for any sign of threat. Rival prides sometimes encroach, sparking fierce standoffs. The lionesses respond with unwavering courage, ready to defend every inch of their territory. When intruders draw near, the lionesses form a living barricade, shoulder to shoulder, teeth bared, a formidable force of unity and strength. Their roars merge into a single thunderous warning, echoing across the plains. This land is fiercely guarded. Hyenas, ever opportunistic, circle and test the pride's resolve, hoping to snatch a hard-earned meal. A single lioness may falter against such odds, but together they form an unbreakable shield, standing firm against any challenger. Their defense is a dance of coordination, charging as one, retreating as one, each lioness reading the other's intent in a silent language of survival. While males may patrol the boundaries, it is the lionesses who remain steadfast, ever present, the true sentinels of the pride. Day after day they confront leopards and lone hyenas, driving them off with fearless determination. Each battle fought side by side deepens their trust, forging bonds that cannot be broken. Through every conflict, they learn to anticipate one another's moves, perfecting their teamwork in the crucible of adversity. Their vigilance is not just for themselves, but for the cubs hidden in the grass, the future of the pride. United by purpose and resilience, the lionesses of the Serengeti face every threat together, unyielding, unbreakable, and born to endure. The lioness is not just a hunter or a mother. She is the heart and mind of the pride, shaping the destiny of the Serengeti. As the pride's leader, the lioness guides her family with experience and strategy, orchestrating hunts and teaching the young. Her influence extends beyond the hunt. She nurtures cubs, disciplines the unruly, and ensures the pride's unity. By targeting the weak or sick, she strengthens prey populations, while her leadership fosters cooperation and trust. Her kills sustain a web of life, feeding scavengers and returning energy to the land. Nothing is wasted. Every hunt echoes through the ecosystem, supporting countless lives. The lioness is the engine of the savanna's recycling system and the pride's guiding force. Her leadership ensures a thriving pride, a sign of a healthy ecosystem. When lionesses thrive, their legacy endures and the Serengeti flourishes. She is the guardian, the regulator, and the heartbeat of the plains. Her influence felt in every corner of her realm. The future of the Serengeti rests with its queens, their leadership, their wisdom, and their enduring legacy. The legacy of the lion queens is etched into the very fabric of the Serengeti. Their influence shapes not only the pride, but the entire ecosystem that depends on their presence. Through generations, their wisdom, knowing where water flows and how to hunt with precision, ensures the survival of their bloodline and the balance of life on these plains. The knowledge they pass on is a living culture, a tapestry woven from experience and observation, not mere instinct. Their social bonds and hunting strategies, refined by countless queens before them, are the foundation of the pride's strength. Young lionesses learn by watching, absorbing patience, courage, and the unwavering loyalty that binds the pride. The land itself remembers, the den sites and hunting grounds, used and protected by generations of lionesses, become sacred threads in the web of life. Each day, lionesses retrace the ancient paths of their ancestors, their movements echoing through time. Their story is one of resilience, enduring hardship, loss, and the relentless challenges of the wild, yet always persevering. In unity, they find their greatest strength. The pride thrives through cooperation, selfless dedication, and the bonds of sisterhood. Their lives are a testament to collective power, each lioness a vital part of the whole. The legacy of the lion queens is visible in every generation that rises, in every cub that survives, and in the continued harmony of life across the plains. Their story is eternal, a living legend written in the golden grass and endless horizons of the Serengeti. The reign of the lion queens now faces its greatest challenge. The balance of their ancient world is shifting. The Serengeti's vast savannas are shrinking, the rhythm of life grows uncertain, and the harmony of predator and prey is threatened. The survival of these queens rests upon the strength of the wild, the resilience of the land, and the unity of all creatures who share this home. The winds whisper a promise. Nature will endure, the grass will grow, and the rivers will flow if the balance is kept and the wild is honored. Every sunrise over the plains is a vow. The lioness will hunt, the cubs will play, and the circle of life will continue if the Serengeti remains whole. The promise is written in the golden grass, in the shade of acacia trees, in the silent watch of the lioness as she guards her kin. The story of the lion queens is the story of the land. When the wild thrives, so do they. The lioness is more than a predator. She is the heart of the savanna, a devoted mother, a loyal sister, and a vigilant guardian of her world. Let us honor their strength, their wisdom, and their leadership woven into the fabric of the wild. May their legacy endure, their cubs leap through tall grass, and their families gather in the dawn's first light. May their roars echo across the endless plains, a song of wildness and freedom. The promise of the Serengeti is eternal, to protect the lion queens, to cherish the wild, and to let the spirit of the savanna endure. The future of the Serengeti's queens is bound to the wild. Let the land remain free, and their legacy will live on forever. Beneath the golden veil of dawn, the lionesses awaken, not just as mothers and guardians, but as the Serengeti's most skilled hunters. Their power lies not in brute force alone, but in a mastery of strategy and an unspoken bond of teamwork. Each hunt begins with patience, a silent council in the tall grass where every ear twitches and every tail flicks signals intent. The lionesses know the rhythm of the herds, the patterns of the antelope, the watchfulness of the zebra. They wait, sometimes for hours, perfectly still, their tawny coats blending seamlessly with the swaying savanna. When the moment comes, their unity becomes their greatest weapon. Each lioness plays a role. The stalkers creep low and silent, circling wide to flank their prey. The chasers lie in wait, poised to erupt with explosive speed. The ambushers anticipate the herd's panic, ready to intercept any that break away. Every movement is coordinated, every decision shaped by experience and instinct, a symphony of silent communication. Adaptation is their secret edge. As seasons shift and prey becomes scarce, the lionesses adjust their tactics, targeting new species, hunting at different times of day, or even braving the rivers in pursuit of food. Their resilience is a testament to their intelligence and their will to survive. The hunt is never guaranteed. Sometimes it ends in empty bellies and a return to the shade. But every attempt strengthens the pride, hones their skills, and teaches the next generation the ancient art of the hunt. In the Serengeti, the lioness is more than a hunter. She is a tactician, a leader, and the living memory of countless generations. Through teamwork, patience, and adaptation, she ensures that the story of the Lion Queens continues with every sunrise. The grass may whisper secrets, but it is the lioness who writes her legacy in every paw print she leaves behind. In the heart of the pride's domain, new life emerges, fragile, spotted, and full of promise. The journey of a lion cub begins hidden within the thickets, where a mother's vigilance is the only shield against the dangers that lurk. For the first weeks, the cub's world is small and secret, defined by the warmth of their mother's fur and the steady rhythm of her breath. As their eyes open to the world, curiosity takes root. Tiny paws stumble through the grass, ears twitching at every unfamiliar sound. Play becomes their first lesson, a vital rehearsal for the challenges ahead. Wrestling with siblings, pouncing on flickering shadows, and chasing fluttering insects, each game sharpens their reflexes and builds the strength they will one day need to survive. Their mother and the lionesses of the pride watch closely, guiding but never interfering. Lessons unfold naturally, the art of silence, the meaning of a twitching tail, the difference between friend and foe. The cubs learn to read the subtle cues of the adults, the low rumble that signals danger, the gentle nudge that means it's time to move, the reassuring lick that soothes away fear. With each passing moon, the cubs grow bolder. They venture farther from the safety of the nursery, drawn to the sights and scents of the wider world. Here they observe the pride's elders, learning the discipline of the hunt, the etiquette of sharing, and the importance of unity. They practice stalking in miniature, mimicking the careful crouch and sudden leap, their movements clumsy but determined. Growth is measured in milestones, the first taste of meat shared at a communal kill, the first time their roar echoes across the grassland, the first time they stand up to a sibling, asserting their place within the pride. Challenges abound. Rival predators, shifting seasons, the ever-present struggle for survival. But every trial tempers their bodies and spirits. Through play, observation, and imitation, the cubs are shaped not just by instinct, but by the collective wisdom of the pride. Each lesson, each tumble, and each triumph is a step toward adulthood, a transformation from vulnerable newborn to future guardian of the plains. In the cycle of life on the savannah, the journey of a lion cub is both fragile and fierce. It is a testament to resilience, to the power of community, and to the unbreakable bond that links every generation. Within every playful leap and determined stride, the legacy of the Lion Queens endures, untamed, unbroken, and forever wild. Beneath the endless sky, the Serengeti pulses with life, a vast, ever-changing tapestry woven from grass, dust, and the heartbeat of countless creatures. Here the lionesses are not only rulers, but also participants in a delicate dance, their lives intertwined with the fate of every animal that shares these plains. Across the golden expanse, herds of wildebeest and zebra graze, their movements shaping the very landscape. The lionesses watch from the shadows, their amber eyes attuned to the subtle signals, a distant snort, a sudden stampede, the shifting wind that carries the scent of opportunity. Yet these great herds are more than prey. Their migrations carve ancient pathways, leaving behind fresh growth and opening new hunting grounds. In this living web, Every action echoes outward, touching every life. At the water's edge, elephants gather, their footsteps stirring the dust as they dig for hidden springs. The lionesses give them wide berth, respecting the matriarch's silent authority. At dusk, giraffes drift across the horizon, their watchful gaze a silent warning that keeps the pride alert and cautious. Even the smallest creatures play their part. Agile warthogs dart through the grass, alert and unpredictable. Stealthy jackals linger at the fringes, scavenging what the pride leaves behind. The lioness's presence shapes the choices of all, where to graze, when to rest, how to move beneath the ever-watchful sun. Rival predators, too, are part of this intricate balance. Hyenas test the pride's resolve, ever eager for a share of the spoils. Cheetahs slink through the shadows, swift and solitary, avoiding conflict but never far from view. Each encounter is a negotiation, a test of strength, speed, and cunning, a reminder that in the Serengeti, survival is never guaranteed. As night falls, the savannah transforms. Owls call from ancient acacia trees, and the air thrums with the chorus of insects. The lionesses rise, blending into the darkness, their movements guided by instinct and the subtle cues of the wild. In silence, they move among the other denizens of the plain, each step a thread in the Serengeti's endless story. In this world untouched by human hands, the lioness is both hunter and guardian, competitor and collaborator. Her fate is bound to the ever-shifting balance of the ecosystem. A living mosaic where every creature, great or small, is both a player and a witness in the timeless drama of the wild.